Yes. Alright everyone, we got a good video for you today. So I learned something new that I didn't know you could do, and I wanted to share it with you. Um, so we're going to get right down to it. But first, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment and a like on the video down below. Let me know what you think of things. Let me know if the video helped you out at all. And don't forget to share us on social media. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and this is No Man's Sky. So let's get to it. So we got a character that basically lives off of ship scrapping and making money. That's a good early game method of making money. I got videos on how to get the navigation data you need to trade in for the maps that will lead you to crashed ships. So once you build up a few of them, you want to exchange them here at a space station, but you've got to, go back and forth to do so. I found a new way to do it that works out to be, in my opinion, a little easier, a little quicker, and that is to leave the space station, summon the anomaly, and fly across to it. Real simple so far, right? Now, is this quicker than teleporting down to a planet? I don't know, but for me it's like super convenient and it works out well. So to get into the anomaly, you hop out. You can trade your ship just like you can on a planet's surface. You just go down into your switch ships, boom, and just like that, we switched our ship out, and we're heading back. Is it quicker than teleporting and all that? Probably. It might be close to the same, but it's just super convenient because you're so close. And if you're in a system that, you don't have a base and you can't... The handling on this is nothing like the other one. If you're in a system that you don't have a base and you can't teleport back up and all that, it could be a pain in the butt. Now, this ship is not damaged, but if it was, you'd still be able to fly it out of the anomaly no matter what the damages are. So if you've got salvaged ships that you have yet to fix, don't sweat it, don't worry about it. Just head on in and tear it down. So I'm going to do that with a bunch of ships. Now we're trying to find a ship in this system, and hopefully I will. If there is, that'll be just a huge bonus. But in the meantime, we're going to make some money. So I'll catch you in a few. We'll see ya. Well, I had to share this. Something weird is happening. I tried to land in the anomaly, and apparently my ship is having a seizure of some sort. I think it's time for a reload. Alright, so we went and traded a whole bunch of ships, and we're going to look at some more stuff on the anomaly, but I'm running a mission right now, the Rescue a Stranded Life Form. That's the weekend mission for 1800 Quicksilver. And I wanted to record this because this is my permadeath character, and we're going to have to fight some sentinels, so that should be kind of interesting. Let's see how bad this goes. Alright. One down. Two down. These aren't as tough as regular sentinels, so that's a plus. And while I was hanging out running some rusted metal through my refiner, I got attacked by some random dude who was shooting at my ship, but I turned off PvP in my permadeath character because of guys like that just would go around and kill you, which would suck. I mean, I don't mind dying because I did something silly or stupid, but just to get punked by some random dude would really aggravate me. I'll go ahead and get a chart while we're here. So we totally survived that, which is awesome. So we're going to go, and I'll meet you back on the anomaly. Alright, well, we are back on the anomaly, safe and sound. And we're going to go ahead and spend our hard-earned Quicksilver real quick. And we're also going to take a look at the different things you can get from Quicksilver, right? So let's start off with going to not owned to see what we can buy. We've got over 4,000, which is nice. So technically we could buy 5 of these bite beak tracks, which honestly are kind of crappy. Ooh, could get a void egg. Couple helmets. So what we're going to go for first is we're going to get these helmets, this first spawn battle mask and the Eye of Corvex. We'll get the Eye of Corvex today, and next time we'll get the first spawn one. So let's take a look at Quicksilver and the different things that you can get here while we're here. We'll kind of look through the different stuff. So right now there's a special thing going on, the Universal Community Research Project, and it's 20% done. So everybody's going to be able to get that cool looking Titan worm cape soon if they just participate in this and collect it when it's finished. I think it's been going on for, I'd like to say roughly a week, maybe a little bit less. So it's making progress pretty quick. But if you go L1 and R1 at the top, you can look at the different things you can buy. And I've already got everything. Now you say, well, how do you do that? Well, if you have multiple characters, multiple saves on the same console, whatever, you can, anything you collect on one character, you can collect on all of them. So that's a great way to quickly go through this. That's the only reason I have so many, is because I have so many of these damn saves for different types of videos and all that, yeah, it just makes sense to go in once in a while and to clean up a bunch of these missions, especially on the weekends. I like to hit everybody up on the weekend. 1,800 is a lot, and it can get you a lot of stuff. But as you can see, the decorative stuff, there's a lot of plants, a lot of wall decorations, cool stuff like the bubble duct. I love the bubble duct. These little sails that you can put up, like flag-like sails. The bubble vat's also a cool one. Some of these other things that you see hanging around here, the synthesis core is right here with Quincy. Fireworks, and then more natural looking things, stuff you see on the planets that you visit, some of the cooler ones. A lot of them can be resized. The mud hut's particularly neat. Here's the stuff you see on those planets with the void egg. Succulents, a frozen planter, stuff from different biomes, really cool looking. Underwater stuff, some of the stuff like the terrarium is awesome. Pocket generator, or pocket reality generator is cool. The rock garden, this one lights up a little bit. Same with the candelabra and the aquatic crystal. Here's the aquarium, which is badass, can't be resized unfortunately. Then you got a variety of statues also thrown into the mix. Decals, all kinds of cool stuff. I like this guy too. And these are just the decorations for your base. Then you got all these different gestures that you can add to your repertoire. I've only got a few of these so far. Not that big of a deal to me, but I'll get more as we go along. No problem, and so forth. Appearances. So these are there's some neat stuff here. Like you can change the trail behind your freighter, your ship, and your jetpack. So you can kind of match it to your color scheme if you want the color of your ship, however you want to do it. These tracks for your bite beat device, which are kind of funky. There's a banner for when people look at your character and all that. You have your little banner at the top. There's a different style of one. Some companion accessories make your companion look cooler. And we got some more banners in there. You got titles in there. I'm sorry, was I saying bite beat things earlier? These are titles, my bad. But yeah, you can buy some titles. Then you got these figurines, which go into your ship. Those are very important. I'd focus on them early on before other things because they do have benefits for your ship. I got a whole video on that. Here's some Starship trails, more banners, more figurines. And then these cool things. These are expensive, 3,200 a pop, but these will get you the visage of each or a lot of the different guys that you run into on the Anomaly. And if you notice my different characters, everybody has a different visage, and it's kind of neat. Also, this armor set is cool. It's a really good looking armor set. I use it on all my characters. It just gives you a badass, beefier look to you. And you got some of these helmets. These helmets don't unlock for the Traveler race. They unlock for the various races like Gek, Corvex, and Vy'keen. And I think this one is for the Anomaly, if I'm not mistaken. So if you don't see him and you're currently set up as a one thing or another, just keep looking and you'll see him. Then we go to the not owned stuff here. And again, mostly titles for me. They're pretty cheap. And I thought we had some music in there, but I guess we got all that. So in any case, that's just a quick look at the different stuff that you can get with Quicksilver in the game. And of course, you always get a daily mission that'll get you 400 Quicksilver, and a weekend one that'll get you 1800. The daily missions will stack up, but they won't stack up if you're not logged in. So you can't just not log in to the game for 3 days and then come here expecting 3 missions to be waiting. You have to log in daily, even if it's just for a minute, save off and get out. You'll build them up. Sometimes I like to do that, come in and then run all 3 missions. You know, that helps out quite a bit. I got a whole video on my favorite missions, so check that out too. And let's go see something over here that's kind of cool. So traveling to the center of the galaxy, the galactic core, is a challenge, and it takes quite a lot of time. But when you get there, you're transferred to another galaxy, which is sweet. You can use this to surpass that whole thing by going to this teleporter and just looking through the bases from other people to see if any of them have bases in other systems, which I don't see any right now. They will be indicated. Oh, I'm only seeing hardcore guys, so there's a lot less of us around. So normally there's a whole bunch of these bases for other players, and that's kind of cool, but we can only see the hardcore ones because we're in the hardcore mode with the super hardcore characters. So there's that, but that's one thing you can do there. And of course down there you buy all your stuff with nanites and salvage data. The egg sequencer, did a video on that where you can change the appearance of a creature by putting the egg in there and mixing it with different stuff. Kronos here, who will buy food from you, eat it, insult you most of the time, and then give you a handful of nanites. Sometimes a decent amount, depending on the complexity of the food. But he's very inconsistent, and that's a very tedious way to make nanites. But if you've got the food and you got time to kill, you know, go give it to him instead of selling it if you need the nanites more than the units. Ares here you can talk to, and every time you get some new milestones, you can go up to him and he'll chuck you nanites to thank you for achieving your milestones, which is cool. Helios, of course, you can transmit data to him. Sometimes I don't. It seems to be kind of random to me. I'm not sure how that works. But like right now he wants minerals. Sometimes he wants flora, fauna. And he's supposed to give you once a week an emergency broadcast receiver. But I haven't seen him do that for a while. I don't know if that's broken or if I'm just not meeting the criteria. I don't know what happened there, but I haven't seen one for a while. Let me know if you guys have seen that. And then here's Nada and Polo. These guys will give you information on different stuff throughout the game. You have to talk to them at different points in the game to advance the story. And where's our buddy there? Little fish face buddy. Here he is. Tethys. So he helps you out with your whole Sentinel story arc that comes up when you get a settlement and you work on building your really cool Minotaur armor and sentinelizing it to make it even tougher. Alright, well, let's move on and try to find a cool ship to wrap this up. Well, we got one. Check it out. Nice little S-Class 2420. Cute little ship. I've been finding so many yellow guppies and royals lately. It's not even funny. It always seems to be yellow. I don't have one on this character though, so let's talk to this fella and see what kind of deal we can get. This will be our first exotic ship. So look at that. It's already got 1, 2, 3 boosted slots showing. So once we start upgrading, and I do have some upgrades available, we'll see the rest of them. I might work on the technology first. It's got a decent little cargo space, nothing special, but let's go ahead and negotiate the price. 34 million. I will take it and I will own it. So that ship is now mine. If you want this ship for yourself, stick around. I'm going to go get the coordinates for this planet from a what do you call it? Oh Lord, I can't even think. Portal. We'll be right back. All right, well, let's get you those coordinates. This is a highly aggressive Sentinel planet, so be prepared when you get here. This was a nightmare getting these coordinates. I kept getting attacked. I got holes dug all around this place. It sucks, but there's the coordinates. Write them down, take a screenshot, put them into your photogenic or photographic memory, whichever one you have. And thanks for joining me. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, please leave a like on the video and a comment. Let me know what you think. Any of those tips help, and are you going to come out and get this ship? Hopefully you do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Come on in. Join the fun. And ring that bell for notifications. I drop videos daily on No Man's Sky, as well as God of War Ragnarok. If you share us on social media, that's also appreciated. I will see you next time. Until then, peace.